Welcome to Eternal Easy Education. In this session, you are going to learn Chapter 7, Working with OpenOffice Calc. Content of this video is constructing a formula. In that, you are going to learn what is the relative cell reference and what is absolute cell reference and what is the use of autofill. Construction of formula. To construct a formula, you have to follow the steps. Cell pointer should be in the cell in which you want to display the result. Formula should begin with this equal symbol. In formula, use only cell reference, that means cell address, instead of actual values. While constructing a formula, BODMIS rules should be kept in mind, and the general syntax is equal cell reference 1 operator and cell reference 2. That means equal sum one value plus another value, like that. Cell reference are of two types, so this is important: relative cell reference and absolute cell reference. If we refer cell address directly while constructing a formula, it is called as relative cell address. Normally, what we are using is said to be relative cell addressing, cell reference. Then, what is the use of absolute cell reference? Means while writing a formula, if we use the symbol $ in front of the column name or row number, then it is said to be absolute cell reference. There is a difference in usage for that. So we have to decide where we want absolute cell reference and where we need relative cell reference. I'll show you one example. So, take the sum. I am taking these two numbers, close the bracket and enter. Okay. Now select the cell. Select the cell, keep the mouse here. When the cursor changes, press the left button and drag. So, the same formula equals sum A4, B4, but while dragging, the cell value is changed, A5, B5. Okay. So that means it will calculate the sum for this particular number. If we change here, it will change the total here also. This is a normal procedure. While we type the formula, here if I use $ symbol, and in front of this column name, row number, okay. See the difference. First one will not have any difference. The change will affect only when you drag. Press and drag. So what happened means when it comes to the next cell, the address is not changed. So it is saying the same value. So when it will be useful, if an example is like that, consider taken this in previous video. So 600 and it is for 100. Okay. So we calculated the percentage. Am I right? So while calculating this percentage, I used one formula. What is the formula? Equal this number slash 600 and modulus. Am I right? So here if I drag, it will give the correct percentage. Here instead in this formula, equal this number, instead of 600, think that I am taking this cell name where it having the number as 600, okay, followed by percentage. First it will be good, but when I drag it will show error. Why means here also it is A11, A11 here it is A10, this is 600, then the value is correct. When it moves here, it will increase the number as A11, so it is a mark, it is a text, so it is a error. When it comes here, it is A12, A12 is having 456, so it is giving a wrong answer. So here what can we do means, here the absolute cell reference will help us. How? In this formula, instead of A10, here the A10, this A10 should not be changed. This A10 600 should come common for all the values, okay? So here we will use the dollar symbol. Now you drag. Fine, you are getting the correct answer. So sometimes absolute cell reference is needed. So you have to decide where to use absolute cell reference and relative cell reference. But normally we use relative cell reference. Clearly what is absolute cell reference and relative cell reference. Okay. Now you are going to learn what is the use of autofill. So autofill also important 5 mark. It's simple of dragging. So instead of dragging, we can use the option as the edit, fill, right, left, all the directions are possible. And there is another use of autofill series. So I'll show the example. So for autofill series, step 1 is in A1 we have to type 1, okay. Then place the cell pointer in A1. Then drag fill handle of the cell pointer. That means when the cursor changes to the symbol plus, and while dragging it generates value. That is autofill, okay. Just one cell pointer, when the mouse changes, plus and drag. So this is autofill. Generating series using command, that means edit fill series command. So how to do this? Select a range, edit, fill, down, up means, for example, if it is a number 4, then select the range, edit, fill, down. The same number is filled, okay. So likewise I can select any direction and ask to right, it will fill the value. So another thing is select the range, edit, fill, series. First one is direction, so it is down direction, okay. Next type is linear. I have to say the start value. For example, if the start value is 50 and the end value is 60, increment is 1, okay. So 50 to 60, as the selected area is less, it has given only the values of selected thing. So I'll select again lengthy cells, fill, series, 50, 60 and increment is 1, okay. So up to 50 to 60. Same range, fill, series, it is 90, increment is 5. So it is 50, then increment is 5, so 55, 60, it is moving up to 60. So the linear means it will increase the value as addition. Okay. Then growth. Growth means it's in a form of multiplication. I am starting with the value of 2 and ending with the value of 40, and the increment is 2. That means 2. Next is 2 into 2, 4. Again 4 into 2, 8. So it has to move like this. So we'll go up to 100. Growth means multiplication. So after 64 it is 128. Am I right? So it is not printed because we have given the n value is 100. Okay. So fill, series, growth, 2. So increment is 500. Sorry, n value is 500 and increment is 3. That means multiplication of the number should be multiplied with the 3. 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 3, 12. So you understand the concept, what is linear and what is growth. Next, autofill. Afterwards I will say the date. Start with the 2 autofill. So as it is autofill, no n value increment because it is a increment of 1 and it has to fill up to the range. Select the cell range, edit, fill, series, autofill. You just say the starting value. So it is autofilled. So next one is date. So for that we have to enter the date first. So I am giving the date as 2/11/2000. Okay, 2003. Okay. Select the range, edit, fill, series, date. So here it is asking month, week, year. I am first selecting the date, increment 1. Okay, so the date is increased once, 1. If the increment is 3, the date will increase to 3. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 3, 8. So after 29 it is 2. It is moving to the next month. This is a date fill series. Weekday. So 2, 3, 4 is a Saturday, Sunday. Again 5, 6, 7 is incremented in 3. I take this increment, weekday. So only the weekdays is printed. It will not print the Saturday, Sunday. Next month. It is 11, 12, 1, 2. The date remains the same, only the month increased. As the month increase, it moves to the next year. Then the year. So only year 2003, 4, 5. The year get increased. So you learned what is the use of fill with right, down, left and series. That's all for this session, children. So you learned linear, growth, date, autofill. It's a 5-mark question. Sometimes they will give the start and end value to and they will ask you to write the, here there is many self-practice program. See here, first one is 2 to 20. Generate even numbers. So how to generate even numbers? Edit, fill, series, linear. First value is 2, incremented by 2, and the end value is 20. So it is 2, 4 and up to 20. Next one is series of 5, 10, 15, 20. That means 5 plus 5. Yes, it is 5 times increased. Am I right? 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 5, 20. Or else you can take it as fill series 5 increment of 5. Yes, 5, 10, 20, 25. It is not increase. Then is 2, 4, 8, 16. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. So edit, fill, go to growth, start with 2, increment by 2. Is there n value? Yes, n value is 2048. Okay. So the end value is 2048. Yes, we got the answer. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 2048. Next one is 3, 30, 27 up to 3. That means it is decreased. Am I right? 33 minus 3, 30 minus 3, 27. So edit, fill, series, linear. This is 33 and it is minus 3 and the end value is 3. Yeah, super. So 33, 30, 27 and it is moved up to 3. Assume that today is Friday and generate next to 25 Fridays. Date series. So the question is, take a day as a Friday and generate next to 25 Fridays. Okay. So there are many methods. I have taken one method. That means I had a range of 25 cell. Then I am giving a Friday date. For example, 20/November 2020 is a Friday. Okay. I am taking this date and selecting a cell range of 25 numbers. Edit, fill, series, starting number and select the unit as day has to increase, and if it is today Friday, the next 7 days, after 7 days the next day will be the Friday. So I am giving the increment value as 7. I am not giving the end value. So okay, so 20 is a Friday. Yes, 27 is a Friday. So all the Fridays are given up to 25 Fridays. So this is one of the method. Learned the self-practice program as well as the use of fill series. It's a 5-mark question and also applied question. Thank you. Have a good day.